So have you ever had a really, really good book hangover? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just finished the... It's Blue, by the way. Hi, I'm back again. I just finished the 24 in 48 readathon. I think it was crazier this year than the first time I did it. Oh my gosh, that light is bright. No, I managed to get in all 24 hours the last time, and this time I could only do like 17 and a half. So, but it was so fun. I had so much fun. Like I do every time. Like every readathon is fun. Even if I don't finish them. The booktubeathon's gonna be fun. The newts are gonna be fun. Another readathon that's coming up in September is the Horcruxathon. Excuse me. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Like, reading is fun. It's supposed to be fun, you know? Oh gosh. The first 24 and 48 that I did, I got 5 books. And one of them was miserable. I hated it so much. And this year I got so into one of my books that I totally forgot what I was doing. I forgot to take pictures for like 3 hours. I was like, what? Cried. How did I get that far? But it was such a good book. So, yeah, so that's what's going on with me. I'm in recovery, I suppose. My hope is for posting that I'm gonna do Mondays and Fridays, and it's gonna be a lot of here's what I read over the weekend, here's what I'm going to read for the weekend. I can do reviews, I can do other different kinds of posting, TBRs, but I want to post like different commentaries at the beginning and end of the month on Wednesdays, and just do maybe talk to different librarians, visit different bookstores. I actually have a book it list, not a bucket list, a book it list of different book themed places I want to see, different libraries, different bookstores, different places that have unique book related things. So that's kind of where I am right now. I kind of like to visit those places. So I'm still working on that. I'd love to see a couple of them this year, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I'd like to do interviews with different like bookstore owners or different librarians. I'd love to visit different libraries, just talk to them, see what's different about each one, see what they like about working at different ones, that kind of thing, different degrees. So I'm excited about where this journey is going to take me. I'm glad you're here with me, even if it means that I have to go through the book hangover every once in a while. I tried to get into a book this morning on my audiobooks, and I had to stop and rewind like 3 times because I just couldn't do it. I'm constantly fixing my hat, I apologize. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't absorb the book. I couldn't get into the book. I just had to stop and do something that wasn't book related for the weekend. So I'm hoping, and even today, like my friend came back from visiting and she's a librarian, of all things. One of my best friends is a librarian. So I'm super excited about seeing her again, and so she just came back after a week, so I was like, yay! And we hung out at the library surrounded by books. But yeah, right now it's just me trying to recover from my book hangover, which is so crazy hard because with this September readathon, of course, my first reaction is, yay, I get to pick another to be read list for another readathon, and I don't even want to think about books right now. It's a really good hangover. Like I finished I finished Ender's Game, which, if you haven't read it, is really good. But even if you have like read the actual book, I listened to a commentary with Orson Scott Card, who wrote Ender's Game and Ender's Mirror, and a couple of other books that are really like revolved around the Ender's battle world. And he actually says that Ender's World is meant to be listened to and enjoyed that way. So I totally recommend getting it on audiobook, listening to it. It was so good. Like there were points that I cried. Like it was really, really good. And then to balance, you know, the in-depth everything from Ender's Game, I read Warlock Holmes, Study in Brimstone, which was ridiculous. It's so weird. It's so good, but it's so weird. And I had only planned on reading the one. It had come up on my to be read list. It had come up, somebody was reading it, and I thought, this looks really cute. And I love Sherlock Holmes. Love Sherlock Holmes. So I'm like, yeah, we'll check that out. And then it's so weird. It was such a huge stark contrast to Ender's Game. Like it was so weird, but it was so good. And then after that I got into Daughter of a Pirate King, which I'm still reading, and again, really good. Really, really good. Like I'm not even, I don't think, halfway through, and I've already ordered the second one from the library. I had to order the second one in the library. So I'm super excited by that. And I'm listening to Lie to Me, which is kind of ringing a little bit like Gone Girl, which I wasn't really happy with. But this one is better, like if I can put it that way. I'm excited to see the turn. There's got to be some kind of twist at the end, just the way it's spinning. So we'll have to see how that works out. But not today. Yeah, I've got so much stuff going on this week. I'm so tired. And of course the book hangover isn't helping, because all I want to do is sit and read, and I can't do that. So we will try, oh, there, I gotta fix my hat again. We will try another day to read some more. And I'm sure I've got more books coming on Wednesday from my library haul. Yay. Didn't even want to think that far ahead. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me. Book hangover. What do you guys do? What do you guys do to get over a book hangover? What do you guys do to get over, like, either a really good book or a really good readathon when it's over? And, like, what do you do besides coffee and bugles and no reading? Like, I don't even know what to do right now besides coffee. So that's what's going on with me. I'm gonna try to post more regularly. If you guys have any ideas for what to add to my bucket list, that would be super. I'm going to post my Instagram down in the bottom as well. We'll have to see where that goes. But for now, I am going to go and try to sleep this off. And maybe I'll read again tomorrow. So, knowledge is power. Support your local library. And we'll see you next time. Bye.